contigo hasta la puesta del sol. ¿Puedes? Vamos a vivir en el momento, hoy por hoy. Bailamos, playa, sol. Vamos a disfrutar. ¿Quieres estar conmigo? ¿Quieres estar conmigo hasta la puesta del sol? ¿Puedes? ¡Vamos! Solo quiere que no olvides esta noche.
you to free your body, your mind, and your soul. No fear, no worry, no control. I want you to breathe in deeply. Breathe in, breathe out. One, two, shake it down.
Banging the beats for you is Marcus Antonio. Marcus Antonio.
Check. Welcome back. I guess
We're back. We are back.
So,
Nate, I mean, how did you feel about Marquez Antonio?
you know what? I liked it because he said he was gonna spin different, and that's what we promote. You
Yes.
know, we want everybody to, showcase their style.
Yes.
You know, not what we dictate. So
Yes.
I liked it. It
absolutely.
was,
Yeah.
it's different,
I
and
did too. I like that he did not play. He just went straight in, and I was like, okay,
right. So
let's do this. And then there were a couple songs in there that I just was not expecting him to play, and I'm like, oh, that is really nice. And one of my favorite songs was that the Shaka Khan
yeah,
Sugar. And he slid something in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I like that. You
Yeah.
know, up here
Here's
he
the man.
comes.
Here's the
Right.
man. Welcome. Thank
Well,
you.
what's going on, everybody?
Thanks for joining us.
Right.
So, with that big side, the first question is going to have to be, so how were the rains?
You know what? I spin with the Reigns, but I'm not gonna lie. My first 3 songs, for those who tune in, was iffy. But once you get into it and you learn how to work the Reigns, it's like working on the 12s. You know?
Yeah. A couple people have said that. A couple people said that. So yeah.
I saw him in there. He looked real comfortable to me.
Everyone does. I mean, and again, a lot of people say the same thing. It's like my first couple songs, so it's like, but you couldn't tell.
Well, I tell everybody's this. I've been doing this since 1986, so I started with 1200s, of course.
Right.
Well, vinyl. So the Reigns is nothing to me, but what it is that a lot of people get nervous when you put a new toy in front of their face. That's the truth.
Right.
But if you're a veteran, 3 songs. I'll tell people 3 songs,
Right.
and you're good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
This is the truth,
So, so we that's right. We didn't tell you that it was he had the 1200s in there because you
No,
could have.
he did. You guys did tell me, but I'm not gonna lie. It's like I was trying to mess around with the effects. I said, you know what, forget it. Let me just straight blend. Because when you mess around with the stuff, now you're getting away from your blends.
Yeah.
And the music, and now you're concentrating on, damn, this effect would have worked here with this song.
Yeah.
You know what? I was straight mixing.
Yeah. It's understandable. So, question that I want to ask you, one of a couple. What song that you heard back then that made you decide I want to DJ?
Back in 1986.
Right.
Actually, it wasn't a song. We'll keep it real. I used to be a dancer back in the days.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do we have video of that somewhere?
Right. So, what kind of dance was
So what happened was I was a cocky little kid back in the 80s. DJ sucked. He was offbeat. And if you're a dancer, you know how to flow with the beats.
Right.
So of course I got cocky and I went, hey, you know what? You suck. I can mix better than you. That's not gonna happen because you don't even know how to work the gear.
Right.
So I sound like 2 gym shoes in a dryer. But what happened was, because I was a cocky little kid, I said, you know what? I'm gonna learn this craft. And then I started mixing with one of my friends that helped me out. His name is Matt Dubspun, and we started in '86 in high school.
Right.
That's what gave me the house bug. Wasn't the first music, but I'll tell you this: the first love that I had for the track was, believe it or not, was "It's Okay." Classic cut. I love
Right.
that song.
Can't go wrong.
I love these two.
Right. Can't go wrong with those songs. Got Fred Glass. Okay, so can you hear me now?
Hi,
I was
Freddie
trying to
Glass.
I was trying to move the mic from my directly in front of my mouth so I wouldn't, yell and you hear me and sound like I'm a little beatboxing in the background.
Yeah, he's just trying to be cute on his Janet Jackson mic today.
Right. Hey, 'cause I got control. She
Right,
hating,
got
y'all.
control.
She hate.
He's getting that Usher effect. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wait. No. See, I don't know why
You gonna
up in
moonwalk
here.
for us too?
On this carpet, built of all kinds of electricity. So you were saying, it's okay.
It's okay. That was the first cut that I loved. And then from there, I mean, there was many other songs from back in the days. And it's funny because from '86 till now, house music has changed
Yeah.
dramatically.
Yeah.
So I was there for the birth of house, but I was there for the birth of techno, hip house, acid house. I could go on, but
Right.
just in general, I was there when it started.
Right.
Was too young to go in the clubs, but was able to buy and purchase records.
Right. Just like everybody else listen to
BMX.
DMX,
was
HBK,
Yeah.
you know,
KKC.
Yeah. So doing the same thing. Got your little tape, putting it in there, hitting the record and play. You gotta,
Right.
you know,
Right. Yeah.
listen carefully so you can catch that commercial before it come on. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Trying to tune out mom, telling me turn off that noise.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember.
It's
when we
not
were
noise, mom.
When we were listening to BMX, it was at 10.
Yes.
When he did the Hot Mix 5. So
Yep.
you had those rinky-dink, small, those headphones that we used to have back in the days.
Yeah. They were about like
Yeah.
big,
Like this mic, the sponge.
Right. Yeah.
See, I drove my mom crazy because I think I was like the first person on the blocks that had the boom box. They had the little TV in it also,
Oh.
and the cassette player.
You bougie.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
But look, ask me how many times did she take that thing away from me? So.
Right. So you never watched the TV.
No, I never.
Yeah, that was just
hey,
for
I
show.
never, it was. It
Right,
was.
just for
It was for bragging rights.
There you go.
Right. What was the first? I won't even say club. What was the first place that you actually played as a
DJ. My first club was, I'll tell you, the first club was Voyeur. I got a chance to spin at Voyeur. I was nervous as hell. And this was the era of CDs. So I was
Right.
spinning on CDs instead of vinyl. So I wasn't looking at the crowd. I was just like concentrating on my mix, And it was funny because I did a whole hour set without looking up once.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's how nervous I was.
Wow.
So I don't care if any DJ tells you, oh no, I just rocked the set. No, that's BS. When you hit a club, it's different than hitting the bar scene.
Right.
But that was the first club I did, and then the second club was actually Spy Bar.
Okay.
I was with Alvin Ease back in the days. Me and him used to rock a lot of sets, but it was funny because he was doing the house stuff and I was doing the hip hop stuff. So I'm versatile. I'm
Right.
an open format DJ, but
Right.
my first love is house music.
Any particular subgenre?
You know what? I'm a dancer, so it's got to be something that's gonna make me move. If I hear some sleepy house stuff, I'm gonna be like going to the bar.
No tapioca pudding for this one.
Right.
I'm keeping it real.
But sometimes you want that as you call it.
Sleepy
Sleepy
house,
house,
you know
yeah.
why?
House
So this
because-
way you could chill
Right.
Right. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
and talk. I play sleepy house. Don't get
Right.
me wrong. Like I tell everybody, there's a moment in time, but don't
Exactly.
put it in
Right.
when it's like 12 o'clock and everybody's there. You're gonna see me look at you like this. See, even the mic didn't like it.
Right.
Right.
What is he doing?
Is that Sonny playing with the mic?
I don't know
or
because
something? I don't
he
know.
would probably try to blame it on me.
Okay, it's not us today.
Right.
So, Sonny's feeling the force.
Right. Right. So, did you have a mentor or somebody that you looked to
No,
as
believe it or not, I didn't have a mentor. It was me and Matt Dubspun. We just started messing around with the vinyl. But then when you started going to the club scenes, you started seeing other DJs that grab your attention, like Mark Farina.
Said talk up a little bit.
Mark Farina. So you had Derek Carter, Mark Farina, all these cats from back in the days, DJ Sneak. So it's funny because a lot of guys think that I'm from the north side, but I'm originally from the south side.
Right.
I'm South Chicago.
Right.
Grew up, born and raised in the south side, but I was blessed to spin in the north side.
Right.
Or I should say more in the downtown area. And then gradually I moved up to the north side.
Oh, okay. Was there? So you mentioned using CDs to DJ from. Was there a big trying to say. Was it a big difference spinning starting off with wax and going to
Not at all. Not at all. I'll tell you this. If you know how to spin, period, and catch a beat and know how to work that pitch, it doesn't matter because out of the simple fact, I started with vinyl to CD to digital,
right,
mixing music videos too,
right,
and then to USB. Now, a lot of us cats that started back in the days who are still irrelevant as of now,
yeah,
we love the USB because we don't have to carry those crates of
right,
records
Right.
anymore.
yeah, we
So-
hear that, yeah,
So you had to work out. And it made no sense back in the days when the guys used to bring like 15 crates of records, and I'm like, you're only gonna spin for an hour set. That was just for show, like her boombox, like she said.
Yes.
right,
Mm.
right,
Look,
So-
you had to bring your crates and your roadies to carry them.
I'm a different cat. I'm a cat that's like, okay, I'm gonna play maybe if I'm lucky from vinyl back in the days, 12 to 15 songs.
right,
And I'm gonna try to play something different than the other people did. Cause back in the days, you would listen to what BMX was playing, and everybody was playing what BMX had.
right,
Yes.
So everybody had their favorites between Farley, from Mickey, Kenny, Ralphie, you know, and then Scott Smoking Stills. My favorite, believe it or not, was actually Ralphie. I can't help I'm Latino, so I'm gonna support my Latino brother.
right,
But my next guy that I used to like too was Kenny Jam and Jason.
okay,
Yes.
But you know, like I tell everybody, it's like you learn from these teachers, and then you pick up your craft. You know?
right, right. So okay, so you basically it would just boil down to you didn't necessarily have a particular mentor. You just
No.
chose everybody and just picked from their
Yeah, you
style.
pick from the brain from back
Right.
in the days. But then when you started going to the clubs, you started learning these other different cats where you're like, oh, wait a minute, let me go and see like Diz and Iz, you know,
right,
Yes.
Little John, Steve McGiddy Maestro, you know, Ron Carroll, Psycho Bitch. I mean, I was blessed to see a lot of different DJs and didn't stick to just the South Side.
right,
You know, even though I was born and raised in the South Side, I don't want to hear classics. I'm sorry. I'm
Right.
tired of classics. Been there, done that. I don't want to hear soulful stuff too because it's very repetitive. With some of the DJs are playing this stuff.
right,
No disrespect or anything, but I don't want to hear "Hey Hey Hey" since it was like 10 years old.
Right.
And I don't care if it's "Hey, this is the new remix." Okay, whip-de-doo.
right.
Play something
Sing the
different.
Same
Right.
lyrics.
Yeah.
Right. Just
We just rehashed it.
extra.
Yeah.
Hey, Nike.
So I know a lot of people talk about how it's hard to go from the south side to the north side, or to the west side, to play house because the crowds are so different.
Right.
But for at least listening to you talk and knowing what you play, you have kind of figured out the chemistry.
Right. Who to play for?
Right.
In this area.
It's the crowd. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm playing for a Latin crowd, I already know it's gonna be classics. If I'm playing for a black crowd, I'm gonna play either soulful, funky, maybe some jacking house. It all depends. Some Afro. And I tell everybody, wherever you go, you have to look at your crowd. You cannot force feed a crowd at all.
Right.
You can't. So what I played today was actually what I was gonna play in the over there in what is it, 87th?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
at the theater.
yes.
Yeah.
At the theater. I was gonna do something different because my brother Sweet Georgie told me, "Hey man, flip it on them and you know play you," because he loves when I start playing different styles.
Right.
Because we keep each other in the toe.
Right.
You know. Speaking about that, me and Sweet Georgie are partners for Eats and Beats that we do on Wednesdays at 5 Star Bar.
Right. So what were you guys? So since you brought that up, where are you guys playing at now? Because you're not at
At Local, yeah. So we were at Local Cantina and we moved our venue to 5 Star. That's at 1424 West Chicago Avenue. So that's where we're at. And we're doing Eats and Beats and bringing a bunch of people just to come out and spin. I'm going to keep it real. Me and George are tired of the DJ politics where people just don't allow anybody to come out and spin.
right.
Hey, you're hearing me right now on Twitch, Facebook, whatever platform we're on. Come on out. Meet me and George. We're not cocky DJs. We want to pass the torch to other DJs to showcase their talent. 'Cause it's very, very hard in Chicago.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing
Yeah.
we do.
So
That's-
I
yeah.
really appreciate both of you inviting me to come over here. Sonny, man, you got a badass Dungeon Cave, man. I love it, man.
Right. It's way better than just a regular arcade.
yeah.
I thought that was a green screen.
Even the torture chamber, you know, just
Right.
right. This is the
So,
torture
no.
chamber we're in right now, and there's not a lot of torture going on in here,
Right.
except right here.
Right. Oh, so and let me be clear. That background that you see in the studio when the DJs are spinning, that's an actual
That's
wall.
the wall.
That's not a
Not
green
green
screen.
screen.
That's
Yeah.
the wall.
Yes.
So Marquez Antonio, got to throw that in there because he got on me for that. But it's like he asked that earlier. It's like no, that's the wall.
So you want to hear something funny? All right. So you call me Marquez. So I remember back in the days in 98, I was spinning for one of my boys at a black club, and he says, "Oh, this is Marquez." So when I went in to go in, it was just funny. The bouncers are there, and they're looking at me and like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "I'm Marquez." And they're like, "You Marquez?" I'm like, "It's Marquez."
Not Marcus.
And they're like, "Are you serious?" So they had to go get my boy from the DJ booth to come out. They didn't believe I was Marcus. So he goes, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, "All right, cool." So I go in the club. I'm looking at him and go, "I don't know. These cats are gonna like what I play." He goes, "No, man, they're gonna love what you're gonna play, man. Trust me." So I went in, did a set. It was beautiful. I had so much love, so much love.
That's dope. Yeah.
So much love. And that's where I said to a lot of other DJs, man, you know what? You got to open up your eyes and you just got to go out there and network.
Right.
If you do not network, I wouldn't be here with you today.
Right.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Right. True. Because
Good.
I'm trying to.
We met before, but we met at Cantina.
Yeah, local
Yeah.
cantina.
And the funny part is that one of my brothers, my lodge brothers, is one of his guys.
Yuri K, man. Shout out to my brother Yuri
Oh,
K.
no,
Yes.
can't forget about them because they'll cuss us out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's my brother from Springfield. We do a lot of house events with him
Yeah.
all the time. And actually, I hooked up with Larry Luss and Sailor spinning in St. Louis.
Okay.
And that's somebody we haven't had in a while, Larry Luss. It's been,
Yeah,
it's
I was
been
about
a very
I
long
was just
time.
thinking
Well,
about that. Yeah.
Rico and him are partners.
Oh, I
Disco
didn't know
Rico,
that.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Larry Luss is my brother, and he could beat it down too.
Matter of fact, the funny thing is, the second time that I actually saw Trey Lee, we was over at that spot over on over east where no, it was some little
I know what you're
spot.
talking about. It was right there by South Chicago.
Yeah.
It was. I spun with him there too. That's called.
It was some little it was a little spot. It was nice, and then he was spinning in the back in the
Right.
in the backyard.
Outside, yeah, where they had the patio. You could get cigarettes.
Yep.
Food was good
Yep.
too.
Yeah. That was a while ago, so I wouldn't expect it. But yeah. So that's when I actually met him in person for the first time. And it was like, it's like, hey, so I stood back there with him most of the time talking.
He's
And,
real good people.
Yeah.
He's down to earth.
Yeah. We gotta grab him and bring him back also. And it's like you said, the whole marketing and branching out and meeting different people because when we met for like probably the second or third time was over at I've been messing up the name of that spot for the longest. I've been saying
Marcus,
Lost.
yeah. You go by my last name instead of my whole entire DJ name. But it's okay, Nate. I know your name, Nate. You know what I'm saying? Nate.
it's always somebody.
It's okay.
It's always somebody.
But no, all jokes aside,
Right.
you were super cool when you came in local cantina, and I was like, I definitely want to work with this guy. And George is another cool cat that I was blessed to actually be partners with. I also do a venue too that I would love for you guys to come out. It's gonna be in the summertime, or actually in March we're gonna be doing it. We call it Sunday Afternoon Grooves with my brother Dave C and Chris Lara. We've been doing it like every first and third Sunday of the month over there at actually in 5-Star too.
Okay.
And we
keep us-
bring
keep us posted.
a roster of people. We had Gene Hunt come out there spin. Sneak came out there. Different DJs just came and had fun. I mean, I'm gonna hook you up with some cats that you haven't heard of that could come over here and rock the decks.
Please do. Please do.
Seriously.
Go ahead, pull our Sunday
Right,
calendar up.
because
We love that.
on the same hand, we have DJs that we work with, that hey, we'll be more than happy to send your way.
Oh, yeah.
So when your calendar is open, just reach out to us like, hey,
I say to everybody, break that stupid chain and let people start coming out to spin. I hate it.
yeah,
Seriously, break
Yeah.
that chain, because what you guys are doing, also, I love it.
For us,
appreciate
it has always been about the music and opportunity.
right,
Is what Cinema Sessions was founded on.
right, exactly.
When there were places that would turn DJs away, or the crews that would turn DJs away, we're like, no, come hang with us, come
Right.
spin for us, because the culture can't move forward, it can't grow, it
survive.
can't survive without DJs that are coming up through the ranks, and you don't necessarily have to say you have not earned the right to play here, or you haven't earned the right to play this music, this song. We want you to come out and be who you are
Exactly.
at whatever level you're at.
Exactly.
I mean, you
And-
had DJ Absolute come out
Yeah.
with Gio.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I went out there to show support and love, and I was like, I hit up my boys. How the hell did you get in here? All is just out of the simple fact. He goes, they heard, Absolute. They asked us to come out, and he vouched for me, and I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's awesome.
Because Absolute is
Right.
He's
One of
your
boys,
brother-
yeah.
brother from-
Color,
brother from my lodge,
creed,
Yeah.
none of that matters to us. It's the music.
Yeah, I mean, it's it is what it is. If you got that bug and you're DJing, hey, that's fine. I mean, like I said, it doesn't matter where you came from, who you are, none of that. And we just want anybody to if you're a DJ, and you don't have a place to play, hey, send us your Mixcloud, SoundCloud, give us a thumb drive with your music on, 35,
Absolutely.
45
Yep.
hour, 15 minutes, and let us listen to it. We'll, we don't have a problem with that, because again, like you said, without, having these new DJs come, when the older ones go, what are you gonna do about the the genre? Because if they go, all you have is
Yeah,
old files,
I love what you're saying right now, because out of the simple fact, this is what I tell a lot of people. We gotta pass that torch.
Yeah.
I'm 50. I'm gonna be 52 this year. All right. Thank the Lord that I still got air in my lungs to breathe. But a lot of these cats don't want to let go of their names.
Right.
And what gets to me is that this is the birthplace of house music, Chicago,
Yeah.
and the UK is just literally going on us.
So, we've had a couple friends of cinema sessions say to us in, off-screen conversations that they didn't want to be doing this when they were 70 or 80 years old. They shouldn't be doing it. They should be supporting, all of the newer DJs that are coming through. And I'm like, you're absolutely right. So, for those that are, like you said, are holding on to,
their name.
their name. Okay, well, your name is already there. It's
Right.
already out
It's
there.
not going
We
anywhere.
can't
Your
rehash
history.
it again. So, what are you doing to make sure that not only your legacy lives on, but that like where another DJ kind of disrespected me, and I only said it because we were talking about that person and particular event. But the one thing that I said to him was, don't go by what I'm telling you as to whether or not you want to choose to work with this person. If
Yeah,
you
he-
like
oh,
this
no,
person,
it's
you like their music, you like what they're playing, make it
My
about
bad,
the
Joe.
music,
Yeah.
and you keep the personal out.
Yeah. That's what I told everybody all the time. It's like, you know what? Don't let what other people do dictate your choices. You gotta just go in your gut feeling and just do it.
You have your own experience with
yeah.
that person, or those people. You have your own relation with the people, and just because they're one way with this person doesn't mean that they're going to be the same way,
Well,
with
with
the
another
next
person,
person,
right.
or
Yeah.
with the next group or whatever.
Exactly.
A lot is about dynamics.
It's like I've been in this scene for like professionally since '98, and I came across a lot of DJs, and I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those guys that used to have an ego. I did, but when you surround yourself with good people, good DJs, you lose that ego because they just tell you it's stupid. I'm gonna give a shout out to my brother, Kevin Allen and Lamont Johnson. We formed Groove Foundation back in 2004, and these guys just brought me down to earth because I was doing a lot of clubs, and they were doing the bar scene, but it was hot. It was in Northwest Indiana too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it was a hot scene. So my boy Kevin locked it down. He had like the hottest spots in Indiana where he went. This is a badass white boy, man. He could spin. I was like, God. I said, I need to partner up with him. And then we met our friend Lamont Johnson. That's another guy that threw down. So gradually, Groove Foundation built up to like almost 8 guys in our crew. Now, out of all those 8 guys, there's not one guy who has an ego, not one guy that's gonna backstab you for an event, not one guy that's not gonna tell you, hey, I can't do this. Can you cover for me?
Right.
This is hard in the DJ community. Seriously. Because once again, it's going to, I want my name out. I want to hold on to my legacy. Well, your legacy is going to be there regardless because you
Yeah.
said the truth.
Right.
Definitely.
You already made your name.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then there's also the ones that are hungry that want more and more and more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these guys are just like, cool. I got Steve. You guys got to have DJ Slash here. His real name is Steve Segura.
Okay.
This cat I met through Kevin Allen, and he was doing the Blue Chip Casino over here in Michigan City, Indiana.
Okay.
And now he has a Hard Rock Cafe Casino. And I'm actually going to be DJing, I think I think it's April 20th and June 8th at the Hard Rock Casino.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to be playing, it's more open format.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe some remix house stuff. But these are the cats that help me, better myself, and these are the cats that got my back.
Right.
Period, And like used to got each other's back. I see you have a badass network, and I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you don't have a network, if you don't have people behind the scenes, if you don't have videographers, editors, people who are doing the pluggers for you, knowing the ins and outs, a lot of DJs don't know that.
Right.
And you gotta know that. My guys, we got each other's back because we do all that stuff, and that's what you need. And nobody does that.
And I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of DJs have said, "Oh, I just want to play. I just want to be the guy that plays good music." I'm like, well, you could be that guy, but who's going to tell them the world about you? It's like,
Exactly.
first of all, you have to self-promote, and in order to do that, you have to know
You
about
do.
all of the things that you literally just listed.
Marketing.
But they don't get it. Oh no, I just want to. I don't want to do anything else. I just want to be the guy that plays good music. Okay, well, you're gonna be playing good music in an empty room.
Right.
So,
Right. And with-
I love her because she's saying the truth.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, not being a person who is, like a house kid who like can hear a song and know the song, know the name of it and all of that, when it came out and who made it and all of that stuff. Being brought into this is like my thing was just like you said. Well, just like you said, I was cool with just being in the background. Only reason now I'm more in the forefront. One, because he took over my job and kicked me out, and being also right. And I was about to say between Sharice and Anthony, one of our DJs, one of our founders, sound guy, they would always say, like, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, and it was never something I really wanted to do, but I didn't really have a choice. So it's like the same with I'm assuming it would be the same with DJing.
Yeah.
You got to get out there. You got to put yourself out there. You got to market. You got to even if you have a promoter,
it's okay to grab your the digital flyer or whatever and repost it.
Yeah.
Because you know,
Or create your own.
Right.
It doesn't have to be anything fancy.
Right.
You know,
It
literally
doesn't.
a simple black and white. Hey, this is where I'm going to be at.
Even
Right.
even past flash drives out, so people know who you are. It's you gotta market yourself.
right.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, when you mentioned earlier about what did you think about the reigns, I'm like, you need to know every freaking controller,
Right.
Pioneer, Denon, the reigns. You got Newmark.
Yeah.
I mean, all these controllers are out there, and everybody's like, "Oh, Club Standard is Pioneer." Guess what? You might be DJing at a place where they don't have that Pioneer,
Right.
Yes.
and then what are you gonna do now? Oh, I can't play on that.
Right.
To me, that's BS because every DJ knows all you need is the cue and play and the pitch. That's it.
Right. Yeah.
And then back in the days, we started with just our ears.
The dungeon.
Right.
Dungeon.
The dungeon.
You know, before we get cut off, I gotta say this all the time because I mess around with Georgie. So I call him Sweet Georgie. That's how I announce him all
Right.
the time.
Oh, he's messing. He said no p words here in the dungeon.
No P words, no Sweet Georgie.
No. No.
No pioneer.
Oh yeah, no.
Rain. Nothing but rain.
Right.
I'll tell you right now, I don't own a Pioneer. I got a Denon, I got a mixer, and I spin on my turntables. I got Audio Technicas.
Right. Okay.
So I get it, but going back to that, it's like just know the craft, know that you're gonna go to places that are gonna have different things.
Right.
Sonny, you could probably agree with me on this, man, and write it down on the platform. But how many guys have you had come over here and freak out because you got that Rain and Battle style, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh man, can you flip it? No, I did not want to
That's a
even
good
answer.
question.
Didn't we have somebody that asked good? You know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I was just about to say.
I'm just
You
saying
know,
the truth.
did I-
10 out of 15 DJs
But see, I always get kicked out of the studio,
do
so
not like the battle style setup.
So the whole thing is that actually is not new to me.
Right.
The battle style, because I was playing hip hop.
yeah. Because when I came to the spot, we had that conversation,
Yeah.
and that was actually the first time I ever heard, you know, that he has it set up in battle mode. So of course, I came back, his set up in battle mode. That's battle mode, dude. So it was like, but it was like you think about it, and that's just you said that. I actually thought about it. I was like, I never really see the pitch up here. It's usually on the side.
Right.
So-
It's like it's regularly normal format style for house DJs, but this is more of a hip hop style. That's
Right.
why the Rain did that.
Right.
It's funny. As a matter of fact, this guy tripped out when he came out. The second time he came out, and I was playing some '80s classic tracks, and I played "Yo, I'm Gonna Be There," and he was just like, "What? What you know about that song right there?"
Right. So this is not for that, but hey, it worked. It worked. I mean, it's just how you present.
Yeah, I played the barge.
When you have someone that is skilled
Right.
beyond technicality,
Right.
beyond technical skill, then it can translate into a beautiful melodic
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah. It's just how you play it and how you introduce it
Right.
in your set. 'Cause like Mello.
Oh, I was in love with Mello from day one, and the crazy thing is, though, we were in the pandemic,
Yeah.
and I knew who Mello was, but I hadn't really, I hadn't really hung out with him or anything like that. I just happened to see him come up on Twitch, and I'm going, let me stop in here. The next thing
We
that
see
I
it.
know,
We see it.
the next thing that I know, we ended up,
Right.
meeting and moderating for him, and
Yeah.
but it was the music that drew me in.
Yeah.
He's good, Mellow Man, DJ Mellow Man.
No.
DJ Mello,
Yeah.
Chicago.
You talking about Daryl Mello,
And
man.
shout out to Mello Man because I ran
Right.
into him last night.
Yeah, he's spent for us a couple of times.
Yeah.
Got to get him out here, I guess. Right.
Yeah. We got DJ Mello Chicago, who's also a friend of Cinema Sessions.
Yeah, because he does the whole different
Ginger.
genres.
Oh, that's Mellow. Hit me up on Facebook, Marcus Antonio.
we'll definitely get you in touch. Well, Sharice will get you in touch.
Yes.
You know. Yeah. So apparently, Disco Rico is prepared to start. So we'll go ahead and switch back over to you.
time to bump. It's 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 time to
Right. 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 Check, check, check. Yo, welcome back. So you were just listening to DJ Disco Rico. He shut it down for us. But wait, we might. Let me see what time it is. See, we got some time. We might have to throw a special guest up in here since he here. You know. And I know he got his thumb drive with him, so he might do a couple minutes for us. So, what we're going to do is we're going to bring out Sonny Chiba. We're going to bring out Sonny Chiba. So, and you know, we have some time. We might throw this mystery dude that just walked in up there on the decks. Oh, matter of fact, he don't even need a thumb drive. He got a whole slew of music right there that he can tap into. So we hope you guys are enjoying the show today. And let me see. We have Maury 8988. Thank you for joining us. We're here actually on Thursdays and Sundays, and we do some streams outside those days. If you are following us, you'll turn on your notifications so you get the notification so when we go live. You ready, my kid? We will be at Naughty Lux in a few minutes. The address is 3442 West 159th Street. That's in Markham. We'll be celebrating Chandadu 22, our Super Scout's birthday this evening. Clive, what's going on? Clive is one of our resident DJs. Oh, shit, looky. What? I said, what? So, in the house, we just had our official vendor walk in, L. Hayes Shaw. You know, she decided she wanted to sneak in and, you know, grace us with her presence.
Welcome,
So-
L. Hayes
so-
Shaw.
So all of these hoodies.
Well, they can't see it right now because the camera's off. But all
Right, you gotta-
all of our hoodies, our T-shirts, you know, our cups, our merch,
Right,
have come from
tumblers. Oh well, yeah, you can't see.
the shop.
Let me go. Have him put us on the screen. Can you put us on the screen?
I think our audio visual guy has decided he wanted to take an impromptu break.
They
so
can't see us. They can't see us.
we're gonna need you to
know.
get to work. Get to
Right,
work, Sonny.
just hear voices. Right. Hey, look, he ran from the studio to go back that way. So bear with us. Right. Bear with us.
I knew I had a hot seat.
Well, you know what? It don't
you
even
can
matter
get
because
on
look,
for us, so-
what
And we're
we're not even on the screen.
So who's running audio?
Exactly.
Come on. Let's
Exactly.
Get it together.
I'm double duty.
Hey, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. What I do with the mic?
Are we talking this one?
No, the beat. What did I do?
I don't know. I mean, we might have to check.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No,
Okay,
it's my
because
mic.
for a second I was gonna say we might
I'm
have
in
to check
control.
the pocket
Hello?
of Disco Rico
I'm in
and
control.
Marquez Antonio. So,
Right.
I think that my
So okay, so now we're back. So this is the merch that we was talking about.
right.
And young lady back there. Oh, and look,
Stand up so they can-
right, hers is all glittery.
You have a glitter shirt on. Wow.
Whatever.
Look, that's
See,
why I
it's
said I like
always
your shirt 'cause I don't have one.
right. Then they gotta go all extra.
But then again, I do have an exclusive design, so you know.
Whatever. See, that's all right. So when I started designing my stuff,
Okay.
Yeah, I've got the squad shirts. This one's
right.
not for reason.
Okay, so
got to go in the dark.
but you got to redo it because I'm not on there.
So we gonna have to get a
Can I get a little mini head?
right. Exactly. Just stick it on there like boop.
Right. We had to can him and put him on there.
Oh yeah, so we have to get Sonny and Manny shirts because they basically cursed us out for the past couple of weeks because they don't have.
I mean, we showing up in T-shirts. Everybody in there got uniforms on, you know,
Right.
feeling like we prospects or something.
Wearing his sweatshirt, cussing folks out, right?
Right.
I don't prospect no more.
Exactly. Hey, and Clyde talking about some we showing off too much. Whatever, Clyde. So this is Sonny Chiba, as you all know. I'm quite sure you've seen him on the screen from time to time, you know, running in and out. Right. This is the one who put up those little messages that you guys can't see.
That's right. When it's time to go, it's time to go.
Exactly. Exactly. Get the boot.
So we spent a lot of time in there just to give you an idea of what's happening behind the scenes. So when the DJ is done performing, he now comes in here to be interviewed. So that's why this is called the torture chamber, because it's almost like you don't know what's going to come out and you're in the hot seat. So they answer the question. It could be anything, any question, and then you're sitting in the hot seat. So, you know, it's been some candid questions. I've been in there listening, you know. Yeah. Nobody likes to throw other people under the bus, you know, that kind of stuff. And we've talked about craft. We've talked about equipment. We've talked about a lot of things, you know. And got a lot of support from friends, family. My boy Steve is in the building. He's got a food truck. What's that food truck called, bro? Pop's Grill and Catering.
You want to come in and tell us about it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he's like, nope.
He said no. No. Real quick.
That's all right. Okay,
no.
Right, so I have his card.
Oh, okay, so we got the card, Pops.
Oh, just read it.
Yeah, no, I want them to see it. You got to see it. Blur it out. Can you see that? Oh, no. Wait.
There we go.
Right there.
Yes.
Don't look at my ashy fingers.
He been working. He been in there working all the way to the doggone bone.
Man, tell me about it. So, for future references, Dark Paradox will not be glitching with his stream anymore. He is now stepped up to the.
He got an
upgrade today.
I was forced to upgrade.
No, unfortunately, no, he
does
not.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
man.
he does not have an
iPhone.
iPhone, but he does have a way better, better laptop to work from.
Right.
And he still needs an iPhone. So if anybody wants to donate one to him, even if it's an old one, I mean, anything above a 7.
Yeah,
no 5s, no 6s. We're not doing that.
I need some paperweights. Yeah, so go ahead.
Yeah, it's the Android house up in here. So what's up?
So
we had a good day today.
We did.
Yeah, I played a few tracks.
Right. So you opened up for us.
A couple of tracks that I played was one was 7-Eleven, which was a remix by Beyonce. Well, by Sonny Chiba for Beyonce. And then I played the title track for The Dungeon. It's called The Dungeon. I played that.
Check.
And I got another one in there. I can't remember off the top of my head. But what I'm doing right now is playing a lot of the old tracks that are out on Bandcamp. And in April, hopefully first Saturday in April, we'll do the EP release for Embrace Change. Embrace Change is a compilation of Sonny Chiba and Mike Supreme and DJ Smooth, the originators of The Dungeon. It's a compilation album, so it's a bunch of remixes on there and a lot of original content too. So I think we should get back to actually tracking. I think that's what's missing. DJs are running edits. I had said this before. I think the edits are getting old, and I think they're running out of ideas too, because there are certain classic songs and certain ballads that should just stay ballads. Everything shouldn't be a house cut.
I agree.
You know, and when you do that, you just kind of kill the original score. But let's get past all that, and it's nice that everybody can do edits, but I want to see some original content. Lay some original tracks and play your own chords. So that's what's missing. So I've reached out to a few of the bigger DJs that's been in the game about the same time I have, you know, to get them down here in the dungeon and take a listen and work on some tracks together. Slab is gonna come out with something soon. He's been showing interest in coming down and doing some tracks, and so it's some big things happening in April. Big things.
So that's cool. I mean, you know, I think it's always good to have some new stuff coming out. You know, going back, although there may be new ideas, they're old ideas in the sense that they're, you know, you're picking up that format and bringing it back.
Right.
So,
Right. It's I just can't stress that enough. I mean, we talked about it on the Rocky Show. You know, I just want to see original content because you can. I mean, they played the track. Steve Poindexter's track can be played only so many times, but the key factor is Steve Poindexter wrote it, right? So I mean, Farley wrote tracks, and you can play Farley so many times, but then when are you gonna make your own? You know what I'm saying? And I think that we should get back into making tracks. When I started spinning, you know, I came in under Diamond Corporation, and being around Lewis, it just taught me a different type of craft. Like to be in a studio making a track, and then that night you're at the Bismarck playing that track on a reel-to-reel, mixing it. That's dope. You know, they don't do that anymore. They don't bring their own tracks and play them, you know, and that's what I like hearing. So when I'm sitting on the side with headphones on, while everybody's bouncing around, I'm actually listening. I'm listening to blends. I'm listening for some ideas for original tracks. So I challenge all the DJs, if you out there spinning and you making music and you making edits, make some creativity and make your own tracks. Bring some of your own edits, you playing the keys and no samples. And let's get back to that, because that's where Chicago House was built off of.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Man,
I got deep. Everybody got quiet in here. Like,
I'm speechless. I mean, you literally have just, you know, put it out there and challenged everybody that's in this industry to step their game up. So I mean, what else do I have to say?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just
I think
listen.
I think we should do that. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I think we should. I mean, I like to see it. You know, I like to see it. I was listening to Mike Dunn play Thursday. Now, he did play some edits, but behind that edit was some original writing he did.
Absolutely.
And I heard it. You know, I was like, okay, yeah, I like it. I like that. You know, even though, you know, a couple of them, I was like, okay, that was dope too. You know, the edits was dope, but I could hear the original tracking in there, you know.
Yeah.
Steve Miggity Maestro, he is always on Bandcamp releasing tracks. He always, and you know, when we played, when I did the event last summer for Curtis Mayfield Day, and he was there with his wife, and he was back there with his laptop then, releasing music, and I was like, that's a man at work. He's definitely in his craft. I take my hat off to him.
So you were out there with Russell, who also does original music as well. I said, so you were also out there with Russell. Who does, you know, original music as well. You know, writes, produces, all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a nice time. That was a good day. That was a non-house day. I closed the show out with video blends for the last hour. They let me have the big screen, and I played all classic videos. You know, I can hear them out there cheering and dancing. It was nice. It was a good time. It was the last time my mom saw me perform, so that made it even dope too.
Okay.
She came out, so yeah.
That's what's up.
So how long you been doing? I got questions for y'all. Forget that. Nah.
We're not in the high seat.
I'm like, what's next for the dungeon?
For the dungeon.
Coming up.
Right.
Um,
Switch it back to you.
That's a good question. I mean, really, just meeting you all um, has changed the dungeon tremendously. You all have brought talent here, and it's good talent. You know, I think vetting them on Thursdays gives me an opportunity to hear them to say, "Hey, that's worthy of being on the show," and it's been nothing but talent coming through here. We've had a great time with everybody that has came. There hasn't been none of the same songs that I've heard coming in here. Everyone brings something different. So what's next? I think we should work on trying to get this show on XM Radio.
I think so
I think
too.
that's the next move. I think
agree.
that this show is worthy.
You and I are on the same page with that.
That's right. That's right. I think that XM should have a show like this.
Yeah.
I mean, they have what they have BPM, which plays
Yeah.
progressive house, and then they have
But the crazy thing is that a lot of people don't even know about it.
Yeah, I was
right.
about to say because I think Chanda told me about it, but then I let my XM go because it was like, why I listen to pay somebody when
That's
I
okay. That's okay.
Right.
We're working on getting that XM back for you.
Right.
Being on XM.
Well, if I'm on it, then of course I'll have it.
Let's manifest this.
Right, right. I think that I believe that's something that should happen because
Absolutely.
artists like Louis Vega and Kenny Dope, I mean, they're not playing those tracks.
No, not
You
at all.
know, and it's like they making music just like, you know, what is it, Cat Mouse? What's the dude's name? Where the mouse head? What's his name?
Oh yeah. I know who
What's
you're
that?
talking.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Diddy,
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but if
Yeah.
you don't have that kind of music, then they not playing you on BPM. You know.
Right.
But you have all these artists that are putting out music. I mean, Louis Vega puts together some awesome music, and then our own in Chicago, Titan Davis. He may put out a lot of edits, but his original scores and tracking is phenomenal. Like Titan is a beast.
Yeah.
You know, and then you know it actually opens the avenue. You know, I got tracks in there for Gene Hunt from back in the '80s. You know. And you know, it's like it was nice to, and I'm flipping back. It was
Yeah.
nice to see Mike Dunn play that original tracks
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
end. That was
Yeah,
dope. And so that's what I mean. Like that's when the cats would come and play like live. Like I just made this
Right.
2 hours ago. How y'all like that? you know?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You know, Terry Hunter said something similar. I saw a video of his on Instagram where he was saying the same thing. He was talking about how originally, you know, people were playing, you know, BPMs like 80 something, you know, lower whatever. He said, but now everybody's at 122, 125. And he's talking about taking it back to a slower speed. And you know, and I think that's a good idea because I mean, it actually coincides with what you're saying about original tracks as well.
Of course. I mean the original to Nice and Slow, the original version was called Love Bug. And Love Bug was only 107, 108 BPMs. But, you know, they speed it up so fast. I mean, okay, I get it. But a lot of the disco cuts, they range around 115 BPM. So, you know, Touch and Go and all those they are not really that fast. They're really slower. So I get that.
Then a lot of those songs, people just play the breaks.
Right.
So it's like when you have a DJ that plays the whole song or the intro or even the end, it's like you sit there, it's like, I never heard this version before. And it just comes down to, you just heard a portion of it.
You're not a house head.
You never got a chance to really enjoy the song
Right.
because you just heard a snippet.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why, like, a lot of DJs that we have now,
Yeah.
they play majority of the song.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and that makes a big difference because you're hearing more of the song. And it's like when you hear it, hear it playing like continuously, hearing every part of it. It's like that's I like that. That's like I've never heard that before.
Yeah, but you also got to know which songs you can do that with.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in the middle of a party. Nobody wants you to, to play the full version of a song, and it's just for you.
Right.
It has to be a good song that that the crowd is going to enjoy, and that they may not have heard the full version, and you really want them to, to be able to identify it later.
Right.
DJ Smooth in there tracking.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just
DJ Smooth in there
listening to that.
tracking. I hear him.
Like
He know that's my song right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all can't hear it.
Did he say that acid was really like kind of his lane at one point? So, yeah.
Hey, well,
So who
it is what it is.
who we got coming up next?
Oh, I guess we got to pull the calendar out.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I know who we have on Thursday. So we've got Sweet Georgie with us on Thursday. We've got Marquez Antonio back with us on Thursday
Right, say
with
the whole
lovely
name.
DJ Amore.
Okay.
And
Okay.
DJ Transit.
Transit.
And we're at Naughty Lux.
Oh
So
yeah.
that's Thursday. Coming back.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't we have Lloyd Dev, Bach Walters, and Nick Nonstop next week?
I was
Is
just
that
about to
next
say
week?
that. But first, before we go any further, because we're talking about the 22nd.
Okay.
So that's our
Yes.
Super Scouts birthday.
Yes.
And the young lady back there who's throwing up her hands, our little Sanaa, who's not so little, they share the same birthday. And actually, Sweet Georgie has that birthday
Same
as well.
birthday, yes.
So on the 22nd, we have Sanaa, Chandadu, and Sweet Georgie. On the 25th, interesting, Lisa Calloway, it's her birthday, so she's having a set 7425 Madison Street in Forest Park. So anybody that doesn't know who she is, those who do,
Our soror.
you'll see Lisa Calloway at different house venues, and she's the woman that's walking around with like 12 different cell phones recording any and
5 or 6
everybody.
chargers and
Right.
everything gets posted on her personal Facebook page and in the Chicago House Music
yes,
page
yes.
as well.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Chicago House Heads
Yeah.
page on
So,
Facebook.
Whether you know her or not, go check her out. She's everywhere, and she's she doesn't care. If you're doing a house event, she's there. If she knows about it, she's there. And you'll see her pop up in there and everywhere. And on the same day, that's Sunday, we will have here in the dungeon, Bach Walters, Nick Nonstop, and Lloyd Dev. So come check it. Hey, those who have the address to the studio, come check us out.
Right, because we don't want a whole line at the door.
Right, we can't just put the address out there for
That's right.
masses.
This is a DJ only spot.
Right, it's it's by invite
I
only.
don't know. Wait a minute. Maybe we can sell some tickets.
Oh boy. Nope.
Yeah,
Raffle.
yeah.
We can raffle one seat.
All right, we can raffle one seat.
We can raffle one seat.
Right.
They can sit on that brown seat right there.
So that brown seat is under the
Oh no,
It's
TV.
under the
they sit in my
monitor.
grandbaby
Right.
seat right there. That's their chair.
Put baby in the corner.
Right, exactly. Oh no, it's pretty sturdy. It's pretty sturdy.
Well,
Yeah, I've had some grown-ups sitting in it.
And was,
I sat
wiggling
in
around it's good.
It's nice and sturdy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So on Thursday the 29th, we'll be at Naughty Lux, 3442 West 159th Street, Markham. I forgot. That night we will be featuring DJs Bam, C-Mac, Lil Tal, and Zoe. Zoe.
So
So come check us out.
y'all can tell I don't talk on the mic much. So I like hearing myself. All right. So, what's your favorite house record? You want to interview people?
I don't know.
What's the one song that if the DJ put it on that you just jump straight up out your seat like woo?
actually a disco song. It's not
Okay.
not a house song.
Okay.
But it is.
Oh, look,
Hold on.
they're right here.
You gonna sing it?
My
Oh
bad.
no, you're not getting me to sing today.
Uh,
It's Who's the Boss?
oh, who's?
It's Who's the Boss?
Okay.
Literally, if any DJ wants me in the middle of that dance floor acting a fool, that's what you put on.
Who's the boss? Okay. All right.
I
Yours?
don't have a favorite. I just like, music.
You like
I just
music?
like music, yeah.
That's a way to get out of it, but
No,
okay.
I mean, no, I really don't have a. I really don't have.
Like, you don't have one song that if the DJ put it on, you be like, man, that is
I
mine.
mean, well, that's a lot of them. It's it's just when you catch me, if my mind is clear, then I'll do a little, song. That's it. But it's.
So,
Yeah, we got some people back.
Oh yeah,
there.
we gonna pass it around now. So now,
Yeah, here we passing it around.
all right,
oh,
we passing the mic.
your favorite song?
Okay, so what's your favorite house song? You have a Cinema Sessions hat jersey on. So what is your favorite house music song?
Yeah, Lori's favorite house music
Yep.
song. Good one. That Hey Hey.
Hey, 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 Dennis Farrer. Okay, all right.
So, So okay, this is L Hayes show right here. So that was one sad girl that said, "Hey, hey."
One sad girl on the chat.
So for those who don't, this is one sad girl.
Yeah. So every time she say something out the way, now you know.
Right.
Hey.
And she's actually really happy most of the time.
Exactly. Which is weird.
So contrary to popular belief,
Uh-oh.
that is not my favorite house. I do enjoy Get the Whole because it
Yeah.
takes me back to college. So
I don't
do
even wanna
enjoy
know why.
that. And that's don't even try.
I'm just saying, I don't want to know why.
That's what I love about music because you can have a song and it takes you back to a place and time.
Right.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it takes you right to that moment.
You
Right.
remember
That's what-
exactly
that's
where
what
you
it's about.
were,
Right
exactly
to
what
that-
you were doing.
To that joy.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And that's what Get the Whole.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why when that comes on, it takes me right back.
Back to that era.
Sophomore year,
Like,
and
yeah.
Right.
and get
Yeah.
strolling around the room. We had a stroll to that song,
Mhm.
and we got in there. So that's why they think that's my favorite song.
That's a.
That actually was college,
Uh-oh.
not high school.
College.
I went to college when I was 2.
So she came out a genius.
Okay. This is non-stop Trey Lee.
But wait,
And,
but she
how
didn't
many
say
steps
what
she
her
got today,
favorite
Trey
song
Lee?
was, though.
Oh, she
35,000.
You didn't say
Hold
what
on,
your
wait.
song was.
She never did say what her favorite
She-
song.
She did.
No, she didn't.
Oh, okay.
No, she didn't. Trey Lee.
I have many that I lose my mind over.
Pick two.
But
Pick two.
I'm going to
Right.
say I'm a house head because that describes
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm a house head. That's dope.
Right. Can't go.
All right,
with that.
I got to get it from my two guests that are still here.
We are passing.
Come on in here.
Not even want to run. Y'all done already been on.
Rico done jetted out the door. Okay.
It should have still been on. You turned it off.
Yeah.
Yo. You know what? My favorite house track that I like is Swimming Places by Julius Jabbar. A lot of people don't know this track, but no, I shouldn't say they don't know this track, but when you hear it, yes, it's a build-up song.
Right.
And I love build-up songs when I play. Sonny, you rock the set, man. Now don't get. Oh, hold on, people can't see me. All they see is my belly, so I'm gonna go. Let me come right here with Sonny. All right, Sonny. Does anybody remember that song? Yeah. There you go. Okay, come on, Rico, man. What you doing over there, holding up that? What's that door right there? Come on. I'm telling you, man, I can't take this guy nowhere.
Right, you've already been on the hot seat. It ain't gonna hurt you to
Come
step
on,
back
man.
and
We
come
got
on
like
second.
we got 5 minutes right here. Come on.
Right.
Look at me.
Right.
Come on, Rico. Tell us about your favorite song.
I love house music, period. And I want to
I knew
thank
he was
Sonny
gonna do
for the
that.
hospitality, man. I'm back there eating your candy up, bro. I mean, this dude got candy. Offered me potato chips. I ain't say nothing. They offered me, what else? Soda and all the rest of it.
Right.
She said, "Oh, he got candy." I was like, "Okay, I'm up there."
Was like, Candy, all right, let's go.
Hey, man, I just want to say thank you for your hospitality, man. I didn't come prepared to play, but I hope you guys enjoyed my set, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Hey, Nate, you've been a good host. All the hostess back here, you ladies are warm and welcoming, man. So thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming out. Even though you said you found out this morning.
Found out this morning, man.
Yeah,
Marquez called me at 9:35.
Yeah.
If
just so you know,
if someone would check their Facebook messages, there's some information
Hey,
in
well,
there.
right. I don't have nothing to do with that. All I know is I talked to Marquez Antonio. What was that, about 2 months ago?
Right.
So he knew about it about 2
So
months
you
ago.
just telling me today, bro?
He knew about
you
it
know
2
what?
months ago.
We appreciate that you just found out about it today.
Today.
Still came out
yes.
and did your thing.
Hey, man, I appreciate you guys having me, man. You know, again, I wasn't really prepared for today, but man, hey, man, thank you, man.
But that is a sign of a true artist.
Well, I appreciate it. Not only that, again, you had lots of candy here.
So now you know how to lure him back to the band.
Exactly.
I mean, this guy got some candy.
Now, out of all those candies, was it the strawberry church candy?
Yeah, and I took them all, man. Let me get out of here, man. I ate them
You
all.
know what? And that's messed up because those are the ones I like. So now you got to go buy some more.
Man, I'll bring some the next time I come, Sonny. Next candy on me, man. And thanks for having me, you guys.
So like I said, we're here every Sunday.
Yeah, and like I was saying, that's a sign of a true artist is that, you know, he was like, I was not prepared, but he came anyway.
He came anyway, and he played good. I mean, you know, the thing was we talked, you know, and he put his thumb drive in there, and we created some crates while we was waiting.
Right.
And he played some good jams.
Yeah, because I got a text earlier today saying Rico wanted to know if he could bring his controller.
Mm.
And
I saw that test go by and I was like, nope, Nate's got this one.
No.
Like, I don't have the heart.
I was just like,
I don't have the heart to tell him no.
I was working on Nate's computer. Like, I'm not gonna.
It was either me or Sonny, so it was like it probably better off coming from me. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. No briefcases allowed up in there.
You got to use the house
Right.
equipment.
You might go many places, but you're not coming here and playing on anything else.
Right.
So that goes back to our conversation earlier that wherever you go to play music,
You gotta be ready. Always ready.
You gotta be able to,
Always
switch
ready.
from what you adjust from what you are normally used to what we have.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something. There's two people when I came back from the service that really helped me out. One is Chris Samara. He owns Elegant Light and Sound. When I came back, he put me on the boats. We was doing Mystic Blue cruises on Saturdays. They used to do them down at Navy Pier. So we used to do all the levels. Boy, man, we set that. Yes. And then one of our Masonic brothers, Dennis Meredith, he's in Tennessee now, but the brother had like earthquake sound all the time, and I was out of touch with a lot of the music because I was transporting back and forth with my equipment, and he helped me get back on track. And that was like, what was that, like 08? 08, yeah. And he helped me get back on track because I was coming from CDs into this MP3 era. And I had a ton of CDs, and you know, that's when you take all your vinyl and you put it on CDs because everybody got CD players. Then I sold the Technique CD players. I had the silver Technique CD players. And oh man, you had only one file you could play with it. Only one file. So I ended up selling them to an African over in Iraq at the base. He wanted to send his brother some equipment. So I sold it to him, and I signed them, and I guess my name is in Africa somewhere. Anyway. So, but before we get out of here, I asked everybody. I just wanted to see, and it's a good eclectic. You got some disco, but I don't want to sound cliche, but one of my favorite house tracks that he put together was Jupiter, right? When it was Diamond Corporation, Lewis put together a track called Jupiter. And that Jupiter track, for some reason, the version that he played, which was on the reel, it's not the commercial version that was sold on the label, but that version he had was the one. And if I could catch up with Tim Burns, if you're listening, please call me. Tim, or he just recently lost his older brother, so last year. So, but if that's about my only one, would be Jupiter, or I like War Games. It was different. I don't know. You remember War Games? Oh yeah. War Games. That was a different track, you know, and I like different. But anyway, we ain't gonna drag this out. How many minutes we got? Enough. We went over 2 minutes. All right. God bless you. Good night.
So again,
And he's not kidding. He did that.
Right.
He really means it.
Right.
I'm serious.
So he gonna get up and walk away, and then he gonna shut everything down. So we'll just be talking, and you guys won't be hearing anything.
All right, so for those of y'all that are joining us at Naughty Lux, we will see you there shortly. The address is in the chat.
3442 West 159th Street, Markham.
Thank you all for sticking with us. And we out.
Oh, yeah, he's about to turn us out. So we'll see you there, and we'll see you back Thursday again at Naughty Lux.